Greetings, soul beings and divine beings. It's Shelly Being. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Happy December 2024. It is the last month of this year. And I'm not even going to ask where did the time go, where did the year go. It is what it is. That's how fast time is moving. Yeah, time that we can't get back as well. But with that being said, this is going to be, I'm here to give you guys your December 2024 messages. It's going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Gemini Collective. And Gemini, like I've been telling the rest of the zodiac signs in the beginning, this message is really going to emphasize, because divine sources have been guiding me to let the collective know that it's imperative, it's pretty important for us to use this last month of this year to reassess, reevaluate, and reset ourselves as we prepare for 2025. And what a perfect timing, considering that we already are in Mercury retrograde, which also is typically a time period for us to kind of just chill, sit back, reevaluate, reassess, and rethink and reset. So, but I'm getting specifically, divine sources encouraging us as a collective to fast. This could be anything and everything that you would know are unhealthy patterns and or habits, such as certain foods, drinks, electronics, cell phones, social media, people, places, and things, maybe even sex for some of you guys. You'll know I'm reading for a collective, so it's going to be different for everybody. But this is a time to reassess those things, reevaluate those things. What things do you need to remove? What things do you need to change? What things do you need to change? What things do you need to release? What rituals and routines do you need to improve or upgrade? This would be the time to do it, because specifically if you are a healer, a mystic healer, a light worker, someone who is on the healing journey and as a beacon or a light or a guide and support for the collective through divine source guidance and support. Those of us who are sensitives, those of us who will do this type of energy work, that is connected directly to divine source creator and the universe. So we especially are being guided to do this fast and prepare ourselves for 2025, because based on the messages that I've been getting, feelings, and the things that I'm channeling from divine spirit, 2025 is going to be up and popping. And when I say up and popping, it's going to be very active. 2025 is going to be very busy. 2025 there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of new changes, new challenges for some, and also not just within yourselves and your home and your personal lives, but even outside of you, external from you, particularly government, government leaders, world leaders, travel, countries. There's going to be a lot of changes in 2025, and it's not just going to be for 1 month or 2 months. It's going to be from January 2025 to December 2025. And so we need to be in the proper energy and proper position and properly armed and just properly prepared to flow through 2025. Okay? With that said, Gemini, if you guys are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like button. Please share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I thank you ahead of time, as it does help my channel continue to grow. Let's get your first oracle message for this month. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Divine Spirit. What is the first message for Gemini Collective for December 2024? Could be something with the throat chakra and communication. I don't know. Because all of a sudden my communication started acting funny. I had my water here, but I don't know. It could be also, maybe I'm just talking too much. Heart opening. It says, listen. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe had always wanted for you. So, listening to your heart, opening your heart, and listening to your intuition. With the heart opening message, Gemini, who just got, Leo just got this pretty much the same message. Not the same card, but it talked about opening their heart space as well, opening their heart. So what I'm hearing for you guys, Gemini, you guys are typically very analytical, big thinkers, big communicators, and usually like to operate in, you're typically led by your head space, not so much your heart space. And Divine Spirit is encouraging you to prepare yourself to start operating a little more from your heart space, especially as we go into 2025. It's okay to operate from both heart and your mind, because what? It's about polarity. It's about balance in this life. It's about balance. None of us ever want to be too much in our heart space, and we don't want to always be too much in our head space. It's about having a balance, but your intuition is very much attached to your heart space. That's for sure. So we do want to operate on how we feel in terms of how does our intuition feel? What does our gut say? What does our gut feel about a situation? How do we feel about a situation? But Gemini, you're being encouraged to tap in a little bit more into your heart space, instead of always being maybe like the logical thinker. And maybe operating in a very logical way, or seeing things from a very logical standpoint. What is the self-care message for you guys, December 2024? Divine Spirit, Holy Divine Spirit, what is Gemini's self-care message for December 2024? Read. You guys are being asked to read during this period of time. This is a self-care encouragement or advice for you guys to do for this month, to read. Any type of self-care message that we get is basically a self-care in terms of this is part of your healing, part of something that heals your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. It could be anything. It could be playing jacks on the living room floor or the kitchen floor, like I used to do growing up. But it's something that brings healing to you in some way, shape, or form. It could also be healing to your inner child as well. But it's all about self-care, and self-care is about self-love. And so with the read message, which is card number 42. So 42 could be relevant to some of you guys, which also reduces to number 6, and number 6 can be relevant as well. It says, whether the book is a fantasy novel or a work of nonfiction, reading opens us up to new perspectives and expands our minds. Get your hands on a book that gets you excited. Borrow one from a friend, visit your local library and ask the librarian for top picks, or go to a bookstore and browse the recommended titles table. Turn the experience of discovering what's just right for you into an adventure. Make sure you set aside some time to read a few pages each day. This self-care practice can be perfect for beginning your day or winding down in the evening. Consider how reaching for a book instead of your phone could support you in finding more balance. Exactly. Like I said in the beginning, in terms of divine spirit encouraging us as a collective to use this month to fast from things that we are attached to, that have become unhealthy habits and patterns. For instance, phones, cell phones, social medias. Read, pick up a book instead of picking up the phone or I know lately I've been getting back into reading, which feels so good. I missed reading. And I've also gotten back into Audible reading books or Audible listening books. So that's something that I love to do as well. And I just picked that habit back up. However, even with that, I've noticed that I've been listening maybe to too many Audible books lately. I've been definitely spending a lot of time, especially in the evening, listening to Audible books. As much as that brings me joy and I find it relaxing, even doing certain things that bring us joy, depending on what it is, can be a little too much, can become a bit of an attachment, or it can become an unhealthy habit or pattern. So, such as life is about balance. It's about balance. You can do those things that bring you joy, but where in that could you be consuming too much or doing too much? And a lot of us have different things that we like to do that we might be consuming too much of or doing too much of. It's all about having a healthy balance. But for those of you guys who might be very attached to social media or your phones or some type of electronics, Divine Spirit is encouraging reading a book, forming a new hobby that maybe replaces some of the things that you've been overgiving to. That's become a bit of an unhealthy attachment or pattern. Okay, so let's get a message from Divine Archangel Michael. Holy Divine Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Gemini Collective this December 2025? Please and thank you. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Interesting. Take control of your thoughts, Gemini. It says your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire, which is card number 31, which can be relevant. Also reduces to number 4. That could also be relevant for someone. So, Archangel Michael is always around us. But as some of you guys may know, the archangels can't intervene unless we give them permission. The only exception to the rule would be in dire emergency situations where they need to rush to our side or quickly intervene in case in a very dire, desperate, and or sometimes dangerous situation. That is the only time that they can intervene without our permission. However, other than that, we have to invite our angels to to guide us, to help us and assist us in a specific way. We have to give them permission to, because we have free will as spiritual beings having this human experience. Because we have free will, it can't be taken to us. I mean, it can't be taken away from us unless, as I said, in dire situations, in emergencies. But Archangel Michael is here to assist and support you and guide you and help you in taking healthy control of your thoughts, Gemini. So just tap in with yourself in prayer and ask for divine source assistance, and along with Archangel Michael and his assistance in protecting you from yourself and how you may think, and ask for his assistance. He's there to let you know that he's ready and on standby to help you guys in whatever way you need, and specifically for taking control of your thoughts and making sure that you're not having self-sabotaging thoughts as you move forward, especially as we go into 2025. All right. Let's get a Sacred Destiny Oracle message for you guys as we begin to wind down your reading, Gemini. Most High Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit, what is a Sacred Destiny Oracle message for Gemini Collective, December 2024? Please and thank you. Yeah, patience, and you have community. Patience and community. Okay. So with community, your message, Gemini, specifically, it says support is all around you, including Archangel Michael and all your spirit team and your spirit guides. Support is all around you, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Allow yourself to be supported. Give encouragement to others. The more you allow yourself to be supported, the more your dreams can come true. If you believe that you have to do it all alone, you will. Your true family is not just blood relationships. Sometimes the strongest family ties are friends who know who you are. Sometimes they are your ancestors and your soul family who reside in spirit. This card speaks of finding your community and your people. It's a card of remembering that your people are at your side, believing in you, loving you, and standing strong beside you. Call on your community and ask for their assistance. They're only a thought away. Exactly what I was just saying. It's only a thought away. It's only a prayer away. All right. And so then we have patience. Gemini, in dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Wow. There's definitely a big correlation for you guys, Gemini, this month regarding your thoughts and your intuition and your heart space. So definitely this can be incorporated. This will be incorporated if you decide to go and along with the encouragement and advice of Divine Spirit to fast this month, to reset yourself, reset your energy, reevaluate yourself, reassess the things going on in your life. As I said, again, reassess your routines and rituals, what needs to be improved. All right. Lastly, let's get a tarot message for you guys for this month. Divine Spirit, what tarot message energy do you have for Gemini Collective, December 2024? Okay, we have Knight of Pentacles. It came out in reverse, which talks about being impatient. It talks about apathy. It talks about feeling a bit unstable and not really knowing where things are going. And maybe feeling like you might want to give up in a sense. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting more of an energy of impatience. Again, it talks about having patience. So some of you guys might be in a very impatient energy this month, which means this is very important for you guys to use this time to really reset and be still, reevaluate, reassess, take a breather, take a breath, and to calm that impatience. There's something in the works for you guys that's going to require your patience, but you don't want to in any way self-sabotage by having the energy of impatience and moving rashly or moving impulsively on something that could potentially not go in your favor if you're not able to have the necessary patience that's required. So that could be something that you guys could also incorporate and work on this month as we go into 2025 Gemini. And so with that being said, I hope that these messages resonated and that you found them helpful in some way, shape, or form. I will be back sooner than later with another upload because I've been away for a little bit, kind of, doing my own resetting as we speak. So definitely I will be back soon with another upload. And until then, Gemini, as always, I am wishing you well, be at peace, and be empowered. Ashe.